Hey guys, it's Brooklyn Goddess K, and I am here with a goddess energy reading for my cardinal signs. This is a reading for Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. You can apply this reading to your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay, today my cardinal signs are showing up as the Five of Swords. When I receive the Five of Swords, my first brain always goes to ego. And the reason why my brain does this is because, to me, the Five of Swords is always a card of wanting to get the last word in, needing to be right, defensiveness. It's like when someone hurts your feelings and you have to say something to make sure that they get hurt back. Like, I want to bring you into a space of hurt with me. So you definitely want to be mindful about your words at this time, how you're speaking to others. Make my lips like honey so that I may speak sweet. I don't know why that popped in my head, but it did. So a lot of you, so in a lot of different practices, they say that if you wish to sweet talk someone, or you wish to have a sweeter communication style, I'm learning from my brain to get words, put honey on your tongue so that you may speak with sweetness to others. Many of you can benefit from this time from one, better money management. You need to watch where your dollars are going, and when someone advises that to you, don't get defensive about it. They have the best interest in heart. They're not trying to play you. For a lot of others of you, there may be of someone who in a sense hurt you, hurt your feelings, hurt your pride, hurt your ego, and it's caused you to put this defense back up. It's also caused you to feel like that every time that you get something, it's ripped from you. And it seems that every time you invest your time into something, you hold on to something, you think something is secure, it proves to be a disappointment. It happens. People will disappoint you. You will disappoint yourself. The only way that you can get over disappointment is acceptance. You have to accept things are what they are. Things happen the way they happen. A lot of you at this time will benefit from journaling, journal manifestation. A lot of you are looking for work. You can't get work. You seem to continuously apply for jobs, apply for things. You're trying to make your money stretch, and it's not hitting. And the reason is because you're not acting exactly for what you want. Okay, you need to recognize that you need to be more intentional about what you desire, more intentional about what your spirit is calling. A lot of you may be picking jobs because it will pay for things, right? It's because I need the money for this. And it's like, no, you need to think bigger. When you manifest, I believe in manifesting for longevity. So whenever I ask for things from the universe, for the universe to aid me in what I'm doing, I say, please supply me with the tools I need so that I may be able to provide for myself continuously. Please provide me with the tools that I need so that I may be able to solidify this, right? You need to think bigger. And when you do write, like I have manifestations, because you should write things in the present tense. You want to be, I have a job that allows A, B, and C. I am better at managing my funds. I have a healthy relationship with money. Things like this will allow you to feel more secure in your ability to manifest and to create longevity in your manifestations. For others of you, in regards to the disappointment with the person, know that healing does not happen in one day. It will take some time. And like I said, to get past, because it's not that you're mad at the person, you're disappointed in their actions. You're disappointed in how they decided to react. You're disappointed in how they are carrying themselves because you thought more of this connection, you thought more of this person, and they're icing you out, and you can't believe that they would do such a thing. But this is ego at play for both of you. You need to realize that one, someone's actions are not a direct reflection of how they feel about you. It's how they feel about themselves. And two, people are going to disappoint you. They're human. You need to learn forgiveness in the sense of letting things go. Okay? You're associating that disappointment that you have with them with someone who disappointed you in your childhood, probably with a parent who disappointed you, probably with a father who disappointed you, a mother who disappointed you, an uncle who disappointed you, and you're associating that I dealt with that in my childhood, I refuse to deal with that in my adulthood. And that's fine. I respect that. But I will say, like I said before, you need to accept that people are human. They have flaws. They will disappoint you. How can you move past it? And don't rush to move past it. A lot of you are like, I'm done with it. I'm going to move past it. That's fine. You told me to accept it. You told me to forgive it. I've forgiven. And that's not how things work. That is not how things work. Forgiveness is one, daily, just like love is daily. They're both choices. You have to choose to forgive someone daily. And you're like, that's exhausting. Yes, it is. But forgiveness is for your benefit first. I remember I had a discussion with someone and we discussed forgiveness, and they were like, I don't know if I can forgive them. And I was like, well, then you can't forgive yourself. Because we usually have disappointment and it's hard for us to forgive because we can't forgive that we didn't see that could happen or that this person could do this. And it's like, that's not your business. Like, it's happening. People will surprise you all the time. You need to forgive yourself for, one, not following your intuition. That's fine. It's not a complete betrayal. It happens. You need to forgive that. Forgiveness is for you because, like I said, they are human. You cannot control them. A Buddha quote is that, like, you're not mad at the person. You're mad they didn't react the way you wanted them to. And when you start getting in that mind frame, you'll be able to let things go a lot easier. You'll be able to understand that this is out of my reach. This is not a reflection of me. This is not a reflection of my self-worth. This is more so about whatever they're internally struggling with. Now, it is not your job to heal them. It is not your job to fix them. It is not your job to make it apparent to them that what they're doing is, that's not your job. Your job is focused on healing you, dealing with the wounds that are coming up from your childhood, how they're affecting you, how they're making you feel about yourself, how they're making you feel about your partnerships, how they're making you feel about trust, and working through that. Okay? A lot of you are holding on to people that cannot pour into you. You just are, and it's fine. But you need to let go. Or you need to pull back your energy. A lot of times people don't realize that we're pouring into them or giving to them so much because we never close ourselves up in the sense of, like, I'm not giving to receive. Whenever you feel like you're giving too much or you feel like you're pouring into somebody and they're not pouring back, just step back. Step back, move out the way, and release. I'm going to put a couple more clarifiers to just get the message out for you guys. As time passes, because I'm pulling, I have a few cards in front of me, so I'm getting timings on things. Like I said, your healing will not be in a day. It's, if I'm being honest with you, because I know some people like to hear times, your healing, one, will start when you accept it, but it's going to take you a couple of probably months. I know my Capricorns and Cancers are like, what? Months? Even my Aries are like, months? Get that out of here. But these are deep-seated wounds. These aren't just, it isn't just in regards to this instance that you're experiencing now. This instance is triggering wounds that you forgot were even there. Okay? When you begin to heal that and you allow, I've been speaking a lot about crying to your ancestors, crying to God, crying to spirit, and allowing them to take all of your tears and turn it into something beautiful, because they will. The beauty of crying is a real release, so that we can we're telling our, it's almost like a cleansing bath for our mind, for our body, for our spirit. Crying, so you let it out, you weep it out, you mourn it, you get it out, so that spirit can handle it. It can take care of it for you. Okay? A lot of you, once you have that large cry, or once you get rid of these emotions, once you realize that I cannot hold on to this, I do not wish to live in this hurt, I do not wish to please excuse the noise, I do not wish to exist here anymore. I don't like how this feels. I don't like closing myself off from others. I don't like having to have my walls up. I don't like having to be mean, having to be rude. you will see things in your life change. You're holding on to this hurt so much that it's affecting your money, it's affecting your health, it's affecting your friendships. You have to realize that all of these things are always tied together. People always want to be like, well, I'm not focusing on love, I'm focusing on my bag. Okay, well, they correlate. They correlate. They correlate more than you know. Especially if you do chakra work. Your root is connected to your heart. Your root chakra determines your sense of security, your sense of like being able to have, and your heart chakra is your ability to give and receive. If they not in contended to each other, if they're not working in sync, if they're not synced up with each other, you will never get what you're desiring, what you're looking for. So know that, accept forgiveness into your heart. Forgive yourself so much. If you need to wake up every morning and be like, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive me, I forgive me. Look in the mirror. Do some mirror gazing. Mirror, look in the mirror and be like, I forgive you, and say your full government. Okay? So that you can feel empowered about yourself. After you do those I forgive you statements, you need to hit it with the I am beautiful, I am strong, I am diligent, I'm disciplined, I'm reliant. Like, you need to empower yourself more and stop focusing on the fact that no matter how much you put yourself out there, you're always disappointed. No matter how much you try, exert your efforts, you're always disappointed. People always seem to disappoint you, so why try? Throw that in garbage, okay? Throw it out. Leave it out. It don't have room here. It don't have room in 2021 for you. It don't have room in any year for you, in your spirit, and none of that. Okay. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Like I always say, if it doesn't resonate, let it fly. And my personal readings are open. You can find the link for that either in the description below or the link in my bio. And I will talk to you guys later.